What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this is I'm going to show you how to make Zaxby's. Now if you don't know what Zaxby's is, they're apparently a chicken fingers and buffalo wings restaurant. I'm literally just reading what their name is. I'm going to be doing the interior for this in 2 days, most likely, unless something weird happens, and, yeah, I tried to make this kind of like a barn, because that's what they kind of look like a little bit. Something roughly around this. If you look up a picture, you'll see. But, yeah, I don't have a whole ton else to say about this one, so, yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space you're going to need for this is a 34 by 30, and the materials we're needing, unfortunately, to start off, we literally need 10. They are brick blocks, pillar quartz block, red concrete, black stained glass pane. I feel like we need more than 10, but I know that's wrong. No, because everything is like used multiple times. Smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slabs, stone slabs, and I guess I'll go dark oak doors. I want to say the only other thing you need is spruce doors. I think, off the top of my head, that seems right, but if it's wrong, that's my fault, then I don't know. Alright, so, starting from the frontal, whoopsies, right-hand corner of your 34 by 30 grid coffee if you made it, you want to go, you want to count back by 1 and left by 1, and going left, you want to place 8 brick blocks. Then go back with 2. I don't know why that was so hard for me, I apologize. Next row up in the same fashion, you want to place 2 brick blocks, 4 black stained glass panes, 2 brick blocks, and then you can go back with 2. So, you want to bring either corner of pillar quartz block, the 2 front corners, the front left and the front right. You want to bring each of those up with 10 pillar quartz blocks. Every other brick block, bring up with 10 red concrete. I think I'm actually going to start by going back so we can just do this entire wall because I feel like getting it out of the way, and then we'll worry about the other side. I think it's easier to do it by sections, I guess. I don't know. Although we will probably come back to the front to start that section because I find that easier. So yeah, just updating you so you know what's happening with that. Then what you're going to want to do is on top of the black stained glass panes, you want to place 4 more rows of panes. So it gives you a 4 by 5. Spoiler alert. Really? And then 6 rows of red concrete. Okay, I don't know what to do. Okay, you know what? One moment. I gotta let the dog in, so I'll give you a second to do that. Yes, hello. You're there at the door, wanting me to let you in. Although she's gonna realize that nobody else is down here, and she's gonna instantly run upstairs and then continue to bark at the door, which I'm not helping her with that. That's not my problem. I apologize about that. I was not anticipating to get interrupted by a dog, but that, you know, happens. You then want to bring the bottom 2 brick blocks here on the right side. You then want to bring each of those brick blocks back by 26. Like so. Also, the dog, Bailey, did in fact get let upstairs, which is good, without actually having her bark, which is kind of impressive. I'm surprised I heard her, but they probably heard the jingling, or the dingling, or whatever. And then you want to bring each brick block up with 10 red concrete, except for the final end one, which you want to bring up with 10 pillar quartz blocks. Because, yeah. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am, for the most part. It's been quite the day. It's been quite the interesting day. Just, like, nothing bad, just, like, weird. Things that you wouldn't anticipate to happen on a regular day. But, today was not regular, so, yeah. Seems like weird things happen in waves. Everything weird is gonna happen in one day. But it's like everything else seems to be completely standard on most days. You either have a really bad day, a really good day, or a really weird day. Or week. Tend to be how it goes. There's never mixed. It's never mixed. Say, once you've done that, you want to come to the back and you want to bring the bottom 2 brick blocks across the back by, I want to say 7. Yeah. And then bring the middle 6 rows up with 10 red concrete, and then the end row up with 10 pillar quartz blocks. Again, making sure that all of your pillar quartz blocks are vertical. Every single one on the build will be, just for reference. You know what? Let's add the roof of this section. Let's get it out of the way. You want to connect the top pillar quartz blocks together at the left side with red concrete. Now, maybe red concrete at the front that you're connecting to, which should be correct. But you can kind of see what I'm looking for here. Now, off of either side, you want to place a row of upside down smooth quartz blocks that overhangs the front and the back by 1. I don't know why. I never do it this way. This is, like, very, very weird. But I just want to... I'm like, yeah, we're on a roll with this section. Let's just finish it off. Slowly, painfully placing these slabs. Then bring the front ones that overhang, you want to bring them in with an upside down slab. Up with the slab. In with a block. All of this in smooth quartz, by the way. In with an upside down slab. Up with a slab, and then go in with a block. And that'll give you this. If you wanted to theoretically make this section a block shorter, or block shorter lengthwise, you could, and then have a 1 block center, but I didn't particularly care, and by the time that I had thought of that, I was already at a point where I didn't feel like changing it. I mean, I could have, that would have taken a super long amount of time, but I already had changed it once, and I wasn't going to change it again, because I originally had it, and it looked too tall and skinny, so I made it a little bit fatter. You can then just fill in those little gaps at the front and the back end with red concrete, and then you want to fill in the top of the roof here in with smooth quartz connecting front to back. This kind of gives you more of like a barnish effect. I was thinking about doing stone, but I was like, no, if this is going to have a barn, like a barn-esque vibe, then I might as well go all smooth quartz and red. All red and white. Because barns are generally red and white as far as what I can recall. I mean, you can sometimes see barns with white or green or whatever, but if you're like, when you first think of a barn, the first thing you think of is probably red walls with white trimming and a white roof. That's what comes to my mind at first. I want to say there's one near me with white walls and green, like, trimming. But I don't remember what... I think the roof is also green, although I don't recall. That might have actually burned down. I don't know. Something over there did. But, yeah, that area's had a tough time. Whenever we have any sort of an issue in my area, that place is always what's getting beat up from it, and I feel so bad for them. Because they're such, like, a small business. But, you know. They're resilient. Anyways, off topic. There you go. There's your one section. That's totally rebuilt 100% done. We don't have to worry about anything else. That's the video. Just kidding. Or it's definitely not the video. In case you couldn't tell. You want to come back to the front where the window is, and you want to count up from either corner of the window, and you want to place a stone block. Use your slabs, because why not? Because that saves an inventory spot. Normally I wouldn't do that, but it's only like a couple of blocks or whatever. Connect the blocks together with opposite down slabs, and then bring either block forward with a normal slab, and then connect those normal slabs together. Thought I'd give you a overhang type thing, like I don't even know what you call them, but they have a name. Everything has a name. I just call them overhangs or curtains. Curtains? No, I've never called them curtains. I don't know what they're called, but you know what it is. You've probably seen one before, at least one. Like 1 or 2. Take the back brick block along the front of this, and you want to bring it back diagonally to the left of the brick block. Then go left by 8. And then place a pillar quartz block. Again, make sure it's vertical. 2 dark oak doors. Pillar quartz block. And then I want to say 10. No, maybe. Possibly. Yeah, 10 brick blocks. Thought it might have been 11, but no. Now, going right to left on top of this, you want to place a red concrete, 4 black stained glass panes, red concrete, 3 black stained glass panes, pillar quartz block, skip over the door, pillar quartz block, 3 black stained glass panes, red concrete, 4 black stained glass panes, red concrete, and then a pillar quartz block. So, okay, I don't know how to exactly describe this because it's weird. So you want to bring each red concrete up by 2. Let's start with that. And you also want to bring the far left pillar quartz block up by 2, just to get that out of the way. Now, where the door is, what you want to do is you want to place a row of smooth quartz blocks on top of the door area. On top of the 2 middle smooth quartz blocks where the doors are, you want to place a red concrete on top of either block. And also in front of the row of smooth quartz blocks, you want to place a row of slabs. Everything else, and these 2 rows up above, you want to just fill in with black stained glass panes. So it'll give you 2 4x3 windows, and then 2 3x3s with kind of a little, like, hook at the end, almost like a puzzle piece. I know that's a really odd way to describe that, and I didn't know how else to do it, because it's weird. I didn't want to do row by row, because I'm lazy. But yeah, so there you go. Now, bring your side pillar quartz block up with an additional 6 pillar quartz blocks, and then bring everything else up with 6 red concrete. I know, again, that's probably a dumb way to do it, but also that's gonna look a little bit weird for a sec, which is fine. And it should be 1 short, so you'll have a little, like, gap here, which is correct. I was second guessing myself on that math, but it's fine. I got it for once. So yeah, just like that. You know what, I feel like getting the letters out of the way. I don't know why. It's weird, isn't it? It's a weird day. I told you it was a weird day. So you want to take the top upper corners of either far window and you want to place a stone block sticking out of the wall. This has nothing to do with the letters. I just want to do this. Connect the blocks together with upside down slabs of the stone variety. Then bring either block forward with a stone slab and connect those stone slabs together. Like so. And I have a gap and it looks like a face. Every time I end up with a face. Every darn time. Alright, what you want to do is you want to come to the stone block and you want to count to the second red concrete above it, the far left one, and you want to place a smooth quartz stair facing left. Going left of that stair, you want to place a stair facing right. Then on top of that, place a slab. Technically going right, you want to place an upside down slab, so it's going to have a diagonal effect. And then on top of that upside down slab, place an upside down stair facing left. Left of that, upside down stair facing right. That's your Z. I don't even want to talk about how long it took me to figure this out, because I was trying to do it with 3 blocks wide, and I was like, why is this not working? And I was, wait a minute, I do it 2 blocks wide. Which is quite dumb of me. I don't know how it took me that long to figure that out, but you know. Leave a 1 block gap from the bottom of that, place 2 blocks moving up, and then a stair facing left. Bring that stair right with an upside down slab. Stair facing right. Down with 2 blocks. And then connect the middle blocks together with a slab. How do I do this next one? Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that, place a smooth quartz block. Then bring it up diagonally to the right by 1. And take that block and bring it diagonally every single way. That will make it flat against the wall. So down diagonally to the right, up diagonally to the right, and up diagonally to the left. And that'll give you a checker pattern almost. It'll give you a fan. It kind of looks like a fan if you, like, think about it. Looks like a fan. No, it doesn't. It looks like an X. That's what it looks like. There you go. Leave a 1 block gap from the bottom of that, place 3 blocks moving up. Bring the top 2 blocks each right with an upside down slab and then a normal stair facing right. Bring the bottom block right with a a slab and then an upside down stair facing right. And that'll give you a B. Almost there. Leave a 2 block gap from the bottom of that, place 2 blocks moving up. Bring the top block left and right with an upside down slab, and then bring either slab up with a block. My gosh. I'm having a time over here. Leave a 2 block gap from the bottom of that and place a slab, and then a stair facing left to the right of that. Bring that stair up with an upside down stair facing left. Left with an upside down slab. Up with an upside down stair facing right, and then right with an upside down slab. There you go. We did the letters, and it spells out Zaxby's. Wow, no way. I'm probably even saying that wrong. No, that's probably not wrong, because I don't know how you pronounce that, but whatever. Anywho, that gets the painful part out of the way. You want to come to the whatever side this is, the left side, and you want to bring this bottom brick block back by 20. I'm still confused how I got 23. Then get rid of your dark oak door and get out a spruce door. And place a spruce door and then a brick block. If you're wondering what I'm saying that for, that I thought that row over there was 23, not 27. I don't know where I got 23 from, but I counted, noticed it was 27, and then I waited a little bit to take the notes, and I was like, okay, yeah, it was 23. No, it was not 23. I don't know where I got that from. It shouldn't be. I should have just used my like context to be like, 30. That couldn't be 23. Anyways, going front to back on top of that row of brick on the whatever side this is, the left side, you want to place a red concrete, 4 black stained glass panes, red concrete, 4 black stained glass panes, 10 red concrete, skip over the door, and then place a pillar course block. Copy that row 2 more times, except instead of doors, you want to place red concrete over the door, because you can't place doors on top of doors. We've been over this a lot of times. Seems like every time there's ever anything involving copying without doors, I inform you that you cannot place doors on top of one another. And then you want to bring each red concrete or black stained glass pane up with 6 red concrete, and then bring your pillar quartz block up with 6 pillar quartz block, and that should make it the same as the front wall height. If it doesn't, check your math, because, I don't know. Because 3 plus 6 plus 1 equals 10, which is the height of the build, minus 1, which would be the roof. So it's technically 11. At least this part is 11, not the other part. The other part doesn't matter, though, because we've already finished that. That doesn't exist anymore. Okay. I don't know why my throat is just, like, dying today. Now what you want to do is, you want to do the same thing, so take either window, and you want to take the back block of the back window and place a block sticking out of the red concrete above it, and do the front block of the front window and do the same. Connect those blocks together with upside down slabs, and then in front of either block, or I guess to the left of either block, place a slab, and then connect those slabs together. Aha, there you go. We're almost done. I don't know why. Some of these are boring to do, some of these are not boring. I want to do another modern house. Those are fun. Now, come to the back of your build, and we're going to orient this as the right side being the wall, and the left side being the section, which is finished. I call it a tower. If I refer to these like long things, the tall parts that are kind of narrower, I call them towers, so just kind of beware of that. Like on Moe's, the front left-hand section, I called that a tower. I'm always going to call them towers or something like that. So, just, hopefully you'll know what I mean. But you want to take the bottom brick block here at the right side, and you want to bring it left by 5. Then go towards you diagonally to the left with a brick block. Go left by 4. Away from you diagonally to the left. Toward you diagonally to the left. Left 4. Away from you diagonally to the left, and then left by 5. So, that'll give you this. Take the 2 little rows of 5 with the 1 block in between them, and then you're gonna want to do the same thing to both of them, which is take the left and the right, far left and far right blocks, and you want to bring them up with 2 pillar quartz blocks. Bring either pillar quartz block in with a black stained glass pane. Then bring either pillar quartz block up with another pillar quartz block. Connect them together with red concrete. Don't actually connect them here. This 1 block gap wants to stay here. And then you can also just bring the middle red concrete up again. And what you want to do is, along the left and the right of these, you want to place an upside down smooth quartz slab and extend it forward by 1. So they're going to share a middle point. And that's fine. You'll see here, like, there's only 1 block, and I was gonna make it 3 and not have them share, but then I was like, okay, well, I should probably just make them share, because I think that'd be cool, and I also wanted a bit more space, because I didn't realize, I accidentally made this centered. I didn't do it on purpose, it just kind of happened, which means the doors aren't centered, but that's because of the pillar quartz block. So from the inside, it looks centered. If you added a wall there, it'd be centered. But yeah, and then what you want to do is you want to bring either upside down slab in with another upside down slab. Oh, this is gonna get confusing. Up with a slab. Just kidding. It's not that confusing. In with the block. In with an upside down slab, and then up with a slab. And then you can bring all of the slabs that are applicable back by one. So you're essentially gonna have everything in line with the wall, or the, I guess, the wall of the drive-thru windows, just like that. There's a lot of brick blocks we didn't, brick blocks we didn't touch there, and you want to bring each of those up with 9 red concrete. And then also above the drive-thru windows, you want to connect them together. Just make sure you have no gaps in your back wall, because that's an important thing that needs to be managed. And again, it will make it the same height as the left wall. So if you can't count because I'm talking, then just use that as your measurement. You have, so you have the 2 sections. They're obviously, normally I'll normally say if the walls are going to be the same height or not. Like, I'll be like, okay, and that should be the same height, or that should be 2 blocks taller, or whatever. I'll usually say stuff like that. But the sections will normally be different heights between the right and the left. So kind of just keep that in mind, but they'll be the same amongst themselves, if that makes any sense. Hey, would you look at that? We're almost done. Because if you wanted to use a different block like stone, you could, but what you want to do if you're doing my model is you want to place a row of smooth quartz blocks moving all the way around the outside. Or on top of your, I guess, walls. That's what I meant. I don't know what came out of my mouth. And then you want to surround those blocks in upside down smooth quartz stairs. Now I was looking at an actual picture, and this is generally what you have. You have a lot of white and red. And that's pretty much your build. And there's like, these are almost like white trimmed with blue in the middle. And I tried white, just plain white, and I didn't like it. I didn't think blue would be good, and I think actually stone is the closest we're going to get to blue without it being blue. You then want to fill in the center of this in with smooth quartz blocks as upper roof once you've done that. Now I know that kind of sounds weird, because like stone isn't blue, but like, it's, if there's something like that's like a really, really like light blue, or not like a light blue, like kind of like light blue terracotta color, but you need the slab for it, I feel like stone is your best option. Stone works fine. I actually don't use stone that much, come to think of it. Well, I use it more than I use cobblestone. I barely use cobblestone, but I'm okay with that, honestly. I haven't used normal terracotta in a while. Wait, did I use it on Moe's? Oh, I can't see. I feel like I didn't. No, I used orange, and the base would have been brick, yeah. Okay, because I used to use it a lot. No, I did library, new library, old library too, I guess. Old Walmart. There's a bunch, like, more recently-ish. Probably either beginning of this year and the last year that I would use terracotta on a lot of them. Because normal terracotta is good if it's used right. It's definitely a good, like, building block. Honestly, I think any block can be if you use it right, but you have to use it right. Like something like purple, you could definitely use in a build, and you could definitely make it work well. It's hard, but it's, you know, it's possible. I think like if you were to watch one of those like epic builders, like people who build big things, like you could probably look at their builds and see like some interesting blocks in there. And I've used, what did I use? I forget what it was, but it was something really, really weird. It was a slab. I don't remember. Wait, what slab was it? Now this is gonna make me annoyed. It was a weird one. That's all I remember. I think it was endstone. No, it wasn't endstone bricks. It was an orange one. It was. I used something orange. That's all I know. And it was like weird on in and out, and I made it actually work. But anyways, besides that, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Zaxby's complete. I can't even say the rest of the name without having to look at it. Thank you guys so much if you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic dinner, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.